Good morning, it's Diane with Diane and Danny at home, ready to share a little calmness after the Easter chaos. Not that I don't enjoy Easter and all its decorations, all its beauty. I love going over the top, but now my eyes are craving calmness. And I thought about the gardens, how I love the gardens, the topiaries. So I pulled some items out of my garden, which I like to do. This little statue I bought from Zenaida. She repurposed. It's usually in my backyard, but I brought it in. And then along with that, I set her on that usual little pedestal that I have. The pedestal from a yard sale. And then I pulled some topiaries that I bought at different yard sales. And the mirror is also a yard sale item I bought from the little oval mirror I bought from Christy, co-worker and friend. And of course my usual mirror. And I used the same garland that I used for Easter time. The one I got at Michael's. I just added the little garland of lamb's ear, which I believe is what it's supposed to be. I like the color, the shades of gray. Excuse me. And then that cute little picture I got from my grandnieces for Easter. And then here we move to the side with my little toile stool and box. And I added the little candles, the bus candle and the birds. And then the little rounds I bought at Hope Thrift. And I was going to put some sticks to make them into topiaries, but I just couldn't get around to it. Story of my life. And then here in my dresser, I'm either going to repurpose it or find something prettier. And then I left the same garland from Easter. And then up on top, I just wanted to show a closer view of my beautiful painting from my uncle, John Ballard. He had painted this for me. He asked me what I wanted, and I told him I liked Italy, so anything to do with Italy. So he painted this beautiful scape for me, landscape and cozy little village in the background. Villa, I guess you would say, not village. And I love it. He asked me what frame I wanted. I said a black frame, so I think it's beautiful and perfect, and it's a real blessing. Thank you, Uncle John. And then we're going to swoop on over to my chair, past my chair, and I just did this little vignette with a little bust that I bought at Michael's a while back. Wait, no. Yeah, maybe it was Michael's. And then this beautiful black lantern from my niece Anna. And then I brought in the black cross that I usually have hanging on another wall. And then we're going to move on over to my table. My table is set with also a calm green and white. Here we have my lamb that I did use at Easter. I just put a little bluebird on his back, just to be like the bluebird of happiness. Anyway, this cute little lamb was from Kathleen. She bought it at Home Goods. And I just plopped that little bird on top. And then I put a wreath that we had hanging, just brought it down. Plopped the little bird and the little lamb in there. And then I used my mom's china. My mom passed away and I inherited this beautiful china. It's been a while, so anyway, we sure miss her. But look at this beautiful china. She left. And it's just so calm. It's a calming look. And my little succulent napkin holder that I bought at that barn sale. Brand new. They weren't used. And this pretty napkin. White and clean. Like I said, I just needed simple right now. after the chaos of Easter and all those characters. And then lace, my lace tablecloth, or crocheted, I guess. The cups are just beautiful too, and I use the silver. Again, I know it needs to be polished, but I love it. Tarnished or polished. Excuse me again. I'm trying to talk low because I'm actually waiting for a doctor. I have my red eye this morning, eye infection. And there's my beautiful hummingbird glasses, and I always enjoy the white stem on the bottom. And my etched glass is also very beautiful. So that's what I decided to do. And my table, just put some faux topiaries there and put my little white cushions out. And I replaced my teacups. These are no longer my cute bunnies, but just different pretty variety, not necessarily matching, but I like these teacups. Thought I'd put them out. And then my teapot that I've used several times, so pretty. And this tall cloth that had a lot of green in it. I liked the way it looked. And I might have used it for a tablecloth. I hadn't thought about it earlier. But I was looking for calm, and the lace is a little bit calmer. And this beautiful plate, I just want to show you a close-up of it. I just love it. And then we're going across to, on top of my secretary desk, I have my beautiful sheep that I bought, this lamb that I thought looked like Danny. But it was sad to say, his face fell. He fell face down on the table and broke. I was able to piece part of his face together, and I'll show you a picture at the end. I nearly cried when that happened. I was heartbroken. But that's kind of disguised him sniffing flowers. And that pretty basket I bought at Michael's a long time ago. And here's some more pretty plates I put up. I just love these. I love the gold rims. You know, like I said, I'm into gold. And I've used these before, but look at the detail on this. It's just gorgeous. And these were bought at a yard sale with Rosa, my late friend Rosa's. And then here we go back to the table. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you real soon. God bless. And, oh, there's my lamb up there. He's one from Grants Pass, Oregon. One look again. It's so much calming. It's calm right now, and I like it. I'm enjoying this. So thank you for watching, and God bless. And here's a few shots of just the table up close. Sometimes my sister says I move too fast, so I thought I'd take some still shots. And I'm going to show you a picture of my lamb. There he is hiding. You can see the crack. And then here he is, broken. Yikes. Anyway, what can I do? And here's Danny relaxing. Thank you, and bye-bye.